Whoa, 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 whoa. Artata, onge kumo. Artata, onge kumo. Onge kumo. Onge kumo. This is Wams. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Classic.
When we talk about the story, the Ngie story of roots is quite a sad one. I feel bad talking about it because when I talk about it, I feel like weeping. I feel the same I felt in 2007 when Ngie Road was as bad as it is now. I got so worried and I had to create the UB Relax Transport Agency. I did that just to help the difficulties the Ngie man was going through to move in and out of Ngie and to move goods in and out of Ngie. But this time around, I'm just wondering of what to do. But God has blessed me that I am the mayor of Andek now. And I think that I have the responsibility as provided for by law to make sure that Ngie roads become passable once more. So the roads are so bad, but I can assure Ngie people that I'm not sleeping. I am taking all the measures I can to make sure that Ngie people again can have a good road. Ngie is an agricultural basin for palm oil, beans, cocoyams, you can name the rest. And when we cultivate all these things here and we're unable to take them out of Ngie, then we don't make money. Yeah, so I think when we shall be able to have good roads, we expect customers to come in from Bamenda in their numbers to buy oil from here, to buy cocoyams, beans, yams, and so on to Bamenda, and they're leaving us with the money. Even now, as we talk, people are coming from Nigeria through Wirikum to Teze to buy oil and other things. But with the difficult nature of the roads, their coming in is limited. Their number is highly limited. And we think that when we shall improve on the situation of the road, many more people will come to buy things from Ngie, and that is how the economy of the municipality will also improve. You know, I grew in the village. And when did some studies out of the village once in a while, but the larger part of my childhood life was in the village. So I participated in a lot of the community works that were done in Ngie as far as our roads are concerned. I grew in Bonanyang, I grew in Andek. And the experience of all was that the population always got involved in the rehabilitation of their roads, maintenance of their roads, and so on, which is what contradicts what is happening today, because today we more or less use force to pull out the population to come out and do community work on our roads. But before, there were no machines. Most of the roads in Ngie were dug with the hand, manual labor, to take us to where we are now, and the machines only came many years after. And so I think that the challenges we have now, getting heavy machines come to Ngie, especially with the crisis. Most contractors are afraid to bring their machines down. So I think that Ngie people can be able to do as we used to do by doing some manual labor, manual work, and then so that we can together make our roads passable throughout the year. Yes, for the Ngie road project, we found it difficult to come out with studies for that purpose, because the state of the road is that which we cannot say we can do that road, but that road needs hundreds of millions to rehabilitate. But what we are doing is we are asking the Hellys to support the action of the council. Yes, supporting the action of the council, because as we talk, there's a contract on the road, on the same road, for rehabilitation. But you know, with rehabilitation, they will just come and dig earth from the surrounding environment and dump on the road, and that will be it. But I'm thinking that if we can receive any amount of money, no matter the amount we shall receive this year, we are going to do concreting. And the length we shall concrete shall depend on the amount of money we have received. We have created a committee, it's a road fund committee which we have created that has a membership that gets across the board. We have Okada people, drivers, business people, politicians, across the board. And we are thinking that when we have had received enough money, enough here is relative, but especially when the contractor on the road would have done its own part and passed. Since I say we're not going into any construction, yes, we are targeting what we want to do. We shall be doing concreting of these areas that have been worrying us. So that's when we will swing into action, and we shall see that those very difficult areas are concreted with the money available, which has the committee shall meet, and we shall budget the money, and we say what length of the road we shall tackle, and we shall tackle it and give an account to the people. Like you talk about, we have two categories of roads in Ngie. We have the council roads and we have the regional roads. The road from Acha to Andek to Ngie is a regional road. And any work we are doing on it, I do it through special authorization from the councillors. And also I obtain authorization from the hierarchy before we can do any work on the road between Acha, Andek, and Ngie, but it is not at the competence of the council. But all other roads in Ngie, from Andek to Teze to Wirikum, Andek to Teze through Bonambofe, Abebong, Ajay back to Andek, Andek to Mengom, the Teze to Iso, Andek to Oskanwata to Tinasham. Those are all council roads. And of course, I'm forgetting the road from Bonatin through Bonayang and back to Andek. Those are council roads. And as we speak now, we are giving out awarded a contract for the rehabilitation, proper rehabilitation of the road between Teze and Ajay. That contract is 150 million, and it is soon to start. Where the heavy machines are in Andek as we speak. But also, we have to do some work on the Scanwater Chinachong Road, where we already have an allocation of 25 million to put on that road. And of course, we also have to do some work on the Scanwater Andek stretch of the road with special authorization from the councillors and the supervisory authority. A lot of things have changed. We're in an era of decentralization now. And decentralization means power back to the people. So if the roads are bad now, it is us, the people, to bear the responsibility. Because while we lobby for the state to give us the support, we on Ngie, on our own, we should be able to raise funds, generate funds to improve on the state of our roads. But as of now, all the works I just mentioned a while ago, the funding is coming entirely from the state. But as we talk, the 25 million francs for the road from Skamwater down to Andek is from the state. The money, the same 25 million from Skamwater to Nechong is from the state, but devolved to the councils. Even we have a bridge being constructed in Singapore now. The previous years, we have constructed some bridges too around. We are doing quite a lot of work around, but all the money we are using is coming from the state. So the state, even though we're in a devolved system, decentralization, but the state has not just let us go. They are still there to back us up, to give us all the financial support for us to be able to develop our municipalities. And that's exactly what we are doing now. We are rehabilitating. We are rehabilitating because there are existing roads. We are not creating new roads. The law provides that communal roads are owned by the council, meaning that all roads running through Ngie are council roads. And so, even though we hear people are just creating the fighters, are just creating their roads everywhere. They created a road from Ito to Bonanyang. I hear they created one from Ajay going towards Batibo and so on. I hear even now we're talking, they're creating one from Mengom towards Menka. Those are all illegal roads, where the council is responsible for all roads within its municipality. And therefore, if there is need for any road to be created anywhere, the population concerned are supposed to meet the mayor and they discuss it and they see the need for such a road, and then they can be granted the authorization to open up such a road. And of course, when they do that, it becomes a council road, and the council is obliged to support that initiative. So as of now, we are doing our best to make sure that we maintain the existing roads that are there. For, as I said, the road from Tinachong to Skamwater is 25 million, Skamwater to Andek is 25 million, Teze Andek Ajay is 150 million, and of course we have a bridge in Tinako for 25 million, and of course I think for now they also have the road from Teze to through Bonamove to Abebung for 27 million. Those are all works which are currently ongoing. We are doing some fundraising to still add to the efforts of the council to improve on the stretch of road from Andek to Acha. And this aspect of it is a little bit critical, because as we talk, the government has awarded a contract for the rehabilitation of the road from Andek to Acha and also Andek to Ngie. So we're thinking that since it is just grading and filling of the potholes, so we're thinking that when that contractor would have done the grading, the council will now exploit that opportunity to do concreting, effective concreting of those places that have always worried us over the years. And we're talking about the Ngokon area, the Inyekoko area, and some other very difficult areas. The allocation the government has made for the road between Acha and Ngie is rehabilitation, which will mean simply maintaining the road as it is. And we know that when that is done, within 1-2 years, highest, it is gone. Earth roads don't last above 2 years. Yes. But our intention now is to improve on what the government would have done. Yes. This money we are raising is to concrete. And when we do proper concreting, I believe that in the next 20 years, people should not talk about a road. Because I was inspired from what I see done in Yaoundé. Most of those very difficult roads in Yaoundé, those very hilly areas in Yaoundé, are done using cement, concreting. And I see that they were done well, finished well in the gutters, and they are going to last. So I believe if we can concrete from Andek right up to Skywater, we'll concrete the down through Colonel Ambo to Inyekoko, we'll concrete the Ngokon stretch and so on. I believe this road issue will be something of the past for many years. The law, the 2019 law on decentralization, makes it very clear that the principal developer of the municipality is the council. And of course, the council, with the dispensation of a decentralization, the council must work with the community, with the people it represents. And therefore, in any action, the law also provides that the council can set up committees that can involve even people who are not councillors. And that's exactly what we have done. So I created a broad-based committee that shall manage this money. But of course, it shall be under the responsibility, the control of the council, because that is the legitimate institution that's in charge of the development of the municipality. So we expect NCADA, we expect all other associations that function within the municipality. And we're making it to know that they are all part of the council with this new law on decentralization. They are all part of the council. They are all support structures to the council. So we think that all of them should come on board and they raise this money like Tinako, Bonanya, and so on, Nia, and so on have done. They have raised money. Various groups are raising money already. So we encourage all other groups in Ngie and individuals, especially our youths, who are doing some of these things for the youths who are there to build the Ngie of tomorrow. We think everybody should be on board so that this money can come in, and we can guarantee you that since the money is being raised by the council, the council laws are very strong about control of the finances of the council. we promise you that the money as it's coming in, it is going to be judiciously used and accounted for, every little franc. Since people started contributing, the money has been entering the account, and yet nobody can remove a franc from there. And we can only start using the money when the committee will have met and will have agreed exactly on what we are going to do. So I call on every man, the young and the old, the poor and the rich, to chip in their best so that this work can stand as the transition is fast approaching. I can say the council is represented by councillors, and councillors represent the people of all the communities of the municipality. So those are the principal actors in this exercise. But it was through their decision that we accepted to create the road fund. And of course, this we had to receive the blessings of the supervisory authority, who is the SDO of the division. We had to receive his blessings, and so he endorsed this exercise. And of course, I chatted with a good number of elites at the background. We chatted a lot of people and discussed the issue with them before finally launching the road project. So to all of them, I want to say I thank them for the encouragement, and to those who have been calling me backstage to motivate me, to encourage me, I also want to tell them thank you, and that let us move on, and we shall do it. Money is coming in. I already have some money, so work must be done.
Artata onge kumo, artata onge kumo, onge kumo, onge kumo. This is Wams, Mr. Classic.